Well, first of all, I'd like to say Happy New Year to everybody. Welcome back to 18 Wheels of Steel Across America in the brand new year of 2014. So, it has been a while, ladies and gentlemen. I know I need to change that to 2014. But, yes, it's been about 3 months or so since my last recording. Due to some issues which I will talk about. Reason for my absence and all that good stuff. So I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and also, as always, a Happy New Year. So I don't know where I left off because it's been about almost a little over 3 months since I've done this. So excuse me for not knowing where I was. I know this is part 36. I know that. Yeah, a lot of things have really happened since the last time we got together for some 18 Wheels of Steel Across America. Now, in this episode, I'll explain my absence on why I've been gone for so long. And I also will explain to you why there's not going to be not very many videos at first this year. So, for some reason the volume is very loud. I don't know why, but anyway, I guess way to start things off. The last episode I filmed was on September 30th of 2013, which was about a little over 3 months ago. Now, since then, my mother's actually been in the hospital for 2 times. One, I think I might have mentioned that. Let's see. I think I might have mentioned that in one of my previous videos about my mother being in the hospital. Well, she, unfortunately, she had to go back again due to some health issues. So, because of her second trip to the hospital, which she was there for a week, she had to quit her job. So, my mom's been here all day, here all this time, and she's been collecting unemployment, and my computer's in the dining room, so I really have no way of doing videos, and luckily I was able to sneak some time in to give you guys an update about what's going on. And I apologize, I haven't done a video in so long. It's just well, as you can tell, there's been a lot of things going on. First of all, my mother's health hasn't been too great. She had to quit her job, and that's a story in itself. I don't know if I ever told you. I never told my viewers this, but she worked for a healthcare company, and she. The thing is that what she does is she just answers phones, and from doctors' offices would call, and then they would ask for certain claim information for people's, medical insurance and all that stuff. So well, the thing is, you think, well, this is a sedentary job, so she has been sitting like 8 hours a day, she might get like 2 breaks or something, and you think, well, that's not really, too much of a bad job. Well, first of all, it was, let's put it this way. Her supervisor was a fucking bitch. And the reason is, normally, typically bosses would help out, supervisors would help out, other coworkers with their problems and stuff. They'd be more concerned on why they're absent and try to help them, try to figure out, okay, what the hell is going on, why are you not at work, and, show some sort of, humanity, some sort of concern. This woman didn't. She was she's a fucking bitch. She would, she would say she would not come back to work. While my mother was in the hospital, she would call leave messages saying that if she don't come back to work, she's going to be terminated. I mean, it's like this woman had no soul, It's like, she was very rude. Her name was Valerie Tate. Yeah, I said her name. Because this woman's a bitch. She doesn't really need to be working in this kind of field. She doesn't need to be working with the public at all, I mean, it's fucking wrong of her to do this, I could expose all the other fucking lies this bitch has done. But, you know what? She'll get her judgment day someday, Well, anyway, she's half the problem. The second thing is that the people my mother talked to are, nurses, in doctors' offices and insurance companies and stuff like that. And a lot of them are what's a nice way to say this? Of a foreign descent. And a lot of them don't really speak very good English. So, in light of that, a lot of them call from India, which I'm not picking against people in India. I'm just saying a lot of them are, are outsourced to India, and a lot of them just really don't understand the healthcare system that much. And that's one of the things that was, I'd say that was stressing my mother out. It was that, it was those difficult clients. Her supervisor was a bitch. She had an hour and a half drive to work every day. You know what? That would drive anybody nuts. And I'm just going to interrupt us for a second. We got ourselves special cargo. As you can see, it's the box over it is red instead of blue. That means it's special cargo. Now, remember, it's been a while since I mentioned this, that special cargo is going to be a lot more money. So, if you can stumble past these red ones, I take them because they'll give you more prestige and they'll also give you more money. Do whatever you want to do to it, I guess. But, well, getting back to what I was saying. So she had a very, very stressful job. A lot, in the sedentary part, wasn't doing her any good either. It turns out, all this stress-related stuff caused her to have 2 bleeding ulcers, which got her in the hospital the first time. Second time, she had blood clots. Yeah, she had blood clots. I mean, it's, first trip to the hospital, she was there for 4 days. They had to surgically close the bleeding ulcers. Second of all, they had she had a very I wouldn't say she had an episode. I mean, she was violently sick on her way to work one morning, and so she went back and she called me. And so I went back there, and I ended up taking her to the emergency room, and they did one of those, I guess those CT scans or whatever, and turns out that she had some blood clots. So she's been on blood thinners, and now she's having to. Now some other stuff has come up. She's had, spots on her thyroid gland and on her liver as well, but all those turn out not to be cancerous. They're just, there's abnormal growths. So we lucked out with that one, but since then, that's why I really haven't been doing any videos, because she's been at home all this time, and I haven't really had no time because my job has been gotten very busy, and it's a holiday season, and I'm thinking, well, I was like, when the hell am I gonna get around to making videos? Because, my computer's in the dining room, and there's absolutely no way that I could film anything, you know. And another thing is that my computer is very slow now. It's very old. It's outdated, you know. I'm running out of hard drive space. It's taking 15-20 minutes to boot up. I mean, clearly there's something wrong with it. So anyway, there's, you know, I really don't have the money to purchase me a new one. I don't have really any, you know, spare money right now to get my current computer fixed. So I'm just gonna make do with it and still do this game until, you know, I find it that I've pretty much have done everything that I wanted to do with this game, and then just end my LP series for right now. I might do other games if I can get to work on my computer, because I'm not really guaranteeing anything, you know what I mean. So it just, my computer's real old. I've had this computer for a couple of years now, so it just got really slow. I need to do some sort of updating to it or something. I really don't know what I need to do to it, but, you know. I need to go wash it. Yeah, because the computer issues and my mom being home all the time now, I just have no time to do this anymore, you know. It's pretty sad because I love doing it, you know. So, this is going to be an hour-long special. Just kind of summing things up for the year, you know, for 2013 and start of 2014. And I really don't know when I'm actually going to be back doing this. So I'll be doing some editing, and then I'll be rendering this out and uploading this hopefully today, which is New Year's Day 2014. So hopefully this will be a good year. Last year wasn't a very easy year for me. So you know, Christmas was okay. I didn't really get really much anything, because, you know, my entire family's broke, so we really did not really have much money to give gifts or anything. My mother made a lot of candy and stuff though, so I'm making myself sick on her candy. And, well, the candy she does is, she makes fudge, which consists of chocolate chips, butterscotch, is it evaporated milk, or it might be sweetened condensed milk that she uses. But, anyway, oh man, I made myself sick on that. Huh. It's so good, though. Second thing is a candy called orange balls. Now, orange balls consist of orange juice, vanilla wafers, butter, sugar, and vanilla, and you roll it, and you mix all that stuff together, and you roll it into balls, and you roll them in coconut, which is delicious. So, she has that, and let me see what else. Oh yes, and it's also, she recently made this candy, which I must say is legal crack. It's stuff called Divinity, and don't ask me how to spell it, because I don't know how to spell it. But anyway, what Divinity is all it is. It's egg whites, sugar, corn syrup, butter, of course, and a touch of Mexican vanilla, and I don't know how you prepare it. My mother makes it in the microwave. But anyway, you stir all that crap together, and it just makes this delicious awesomeness. It's just hard to explain, you know. Yeah, all it really is sugar. I mean, as like, you know, it's two different types of sugar. It's corn syrup and regular sugar. So yeah, it's just nothing but sugar and egg whites. But anyway, it's the most delicious thing you put in your mouth. You know, just I'm working on it right now. I mean, a batch makes a ton of it, so it's taken us well over a week to eat it. So it's just fucking crazy right now. So anyway, I thought this part 36 will probably be the last part I do for a while. Since I probably won't get any more time to make any more of these videos until my mother gets another job. So I really don't like to film when she's around because that's just too distracting. So alright, hang on just a second, I'll be right back. I have to get me something to drink. Hold on just a second. There, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to let's go to Salt Lake City. I'm trying to get this as long as drawn out as possible, because I don't know when the next time I'm actually going to be able to make another video will be. So where the hell is Salt Lake City? Oh, right. Oh, okay. So since we covered all the basics of what's going on, I might as well talk about my future projects. Maybe later on this year. So hopefully later on towards spring or summer, I'll be able to start up my LPs again. But every now and then, I will sneak in a video or two there, kind of explaining what's going on. But right now, I have 3 days off, and this is probably the only day I'm going to have time to myself. So I might make some videos, kind of talk about what's going on, and what my future projects will be, and what oh shit. I didn't even see that. Well, luckily that only did damage to my truck. It didn't really do any damage to the actual cargo. So now let's talk about future projects. Now, as you can tell, tell from what I just explained earlier, that my computer is, it's old, it's outdated, and I'm not really able to financially upgrade it right now. So
how's the flow looking for us up ahead?
So here's the thing. I really don't know what my next project's going to be. What I really would like to do is I'd like to start in some more match 3 games, or I really don't know. I kind of wanted to do Pickle. Pickle's a fun game. It just kind of, I just really don't know what to do, you know, because my schedule and all my stuff has been completely messed up, and because of my mother's illness, and of course, well, I just say my mother can't help that. I mean, she's been sick, and I mean, I'm glad she's not working there anymore, but at the same time, I'm not, you know, I kind of miss being able to make videos at least once a week or something, but I'm just not able to right now, and it's driving me nuts. So yeah, I'm kind of sad about that, but at the same time, I got other things I could be doing, you know. I gotta go to the dentist. Well, just because I'd say my teeth are in bad shape. They're all of them are falling out. I haven't been to a dentist in a few years, so yeah, I just kind of tell you how much I love dentists. Because last time I went there, they did a crappy job, you know, trying to fix my crown, and so I'm not thinking, no. I was like, I'm not doing this. I mean, because, they put a crown in me, and then a few months later, it just falls out, you know. And, now I'm in fucking pain for a week, because it is a shitty job putting a crown in, you know. I just have had a lot of bad experiences at the dentist office. Every time I go, they find something else wrong with me. Now my teeth are falling out, so once I go back, I'm going to have implants put in. So yeah, that just makes things, just fucking peachy. So yeah, it's just very fucking annoying.
How's the flow looking for us up ahead?
So here I am, having all these teeth problems. I gotta go to the doctor because, I don't know, I've got some issues I need to work out, there, so. Yeah, luckily through my job I got some pretty decent health insurance. It's just, it just gonna be expensive fixing my teeth. That's just the one thing I'm worried about. Is that implants are not covered by most dental insurance because it's considered cosmetic. So it's gonna have to come out of my fucking pocket, which it's not really deep right now. So yeah, it's a bit of a problem. So I can't really think of anything else much to say, really. I've touched up on pretty much everything. Oh, well, I guess I should leave this out. I'm being sued by Wells Fargo. Yeah, I'm being sued by him. So I suggest to any of my viewers out there that live in the United States, don't bank with Wells Fargo. It's not worth it. I've had a lot of bad experiences with them. All they really do is they just want to take your money, charge you ridiculous fees. It's like, oh yeah, they might be nice to you and loan you money, but they'll stop at nothing to make your life a living hell until they get it back. I was like, I had every intention of paying my loan back, but, well, because the way my life turned out, I ended up not pursuing the career that I wanted to do. And now that I'm pretty much, my mother and I are living off of one income right now, which is mine. It's not easy. So yeah, it's not, necessarily going the way that I want it to go, but I am, I'm doing my best. So yeah, they can try to send me all they want to, but I was like, all right, well, I'll then let them have a look at my finances, and I'm like, does it look like to you I can afford your, astronomical amounts a month? No. So it's just not going to happen. I mean, I've tried working out with Wells Fargo, but they just refused. They refused nothing but the minimum amount. I was going to pay them $200 a month, but they refused. So I'm like, I am not going to sit and argue with a bank that refuses to take my money, but ends up suing me anyway. I mean, there really is deceiving, I'm like, well, why are you suing me when you refused my money in the first place? I told you my situation, you refused to help. So, you know what? This is what they get. Besides, they're a multi-billion-dollar company. I mean, they're a fucking bank. What's a measly $20,000 going to do to them? They're just leeches. I mean, they just want to steal from the people who can't afford it and make their lives living hell. It's sad.
How's the flow looking for us up ahead?
So it's very sad, y'all. That bank is wasting their time with me because I've tried working things out with them. I know they have phone records of it. So why are they fucking still bothering me about it? So yeah, they took some money from my not to be mentioned co-signer of mine, which I'm not even talking to him anymore. He's nothing but a fucking pussy. It's really fucking sad. I don't even know why I even wasted my time getting to know him. But I can see why he doesn't hold any friends, because guy's really a selfish and a coward, So it's really sad. It's pretty sad, though. I kind of look back in the past, and it really just depresses me. And why one of my, closer friends would just turn his back on me, It's really sad. All because of his fucking credit score. You can believe that shit? His credit score. Really? And I wasted my time knowing him. That's a bunch of horse shit. Well, I should stop ranting on about him. I mean, I do feel kind of bad for him now, because he just doesn't want any friends. He just shakes them off, after a while something just crosses him, like something that's affecting him negatively, he just throws it out. I can see why he had no friends. He just throws them out. And really, if you think about it, it's really sad. I do feel bad for him. I wish him and his wife the best. I mean, because they struggled, because she was his wife was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. And she's on medications, which is really expensive. And, of course, even, at that time we're just going back and forth in emails. And he was saying that because it was real expensive, and, he doesn't really need this Wells Fargo thing on his back like this. And it's like, I've tried calling him. I've tried working something out with him. But he just refuses to listen to me. You know, and he just completely has dumped me as a friend, you know. And I don't know what the emails he sent because I deleted all this stuff. But he was saying in emails, he said one of the reasons why that we were not friends anymore was that he was saying that I was my own worst enemy, and I was just, you know, I was just not taking care of my problems. And I was thinking, well, wait a minute. I'm like, I've tried talking to you. I tried calling you. You ignore me. I was like, what, you know, it's like, what the hell? I want to resolve this. I want to save our friendship, but you worry too much about your damn credit score. You just blew me off. So I can see why now you're alone. I was like, you know, it's also his dad died, you know. It's like his dad died, you know, all this stuff. I was like, I'm sorry for your loss. I know they tried to have a child, but she had a miscarriage because of MS. I was like, I'm sorry. I wish I could be there for you, but you won't allow me. You're just too pissed about how much it financially ruined you. But you know what? You did this on yourself. I was like, you would not communicate with me. So this is what you get. So you made the choice of chickening out. So now you're going to live with the consequences. I just wish you the best of luck. Because you keep acting like that, you're going to be alone. So I just told him, I was like, look, best of luck to you. I was like, I guess I wasted my time getting to know you, but I'm sorry it had to be this way. But if you care about more about your money and your credit score, well, you're going to be alone. And you probably just deserve to be alone. But one of these days you'll realize that money isn't everything. Oh. The fuck? Man, this is real choppy. So, well, I think I said enough on him. I'm sorry for venting, but it just really that just really has affected me, you know. And I don't know why he did that to me, but you know, I guess it's all in the past now. I had to figure out something about this cell next. I know they're gonna try and make me pay something, but I'd like to go to court and tell my side of it. I was like, look, you know, I tried to resolve this, but my co-signer, you know, just cowardly just wouldn't talk to me. He failed to communicate with me, so he brought this upon himself, you know. I wanted to resolve the matter, but he just refused to listen to me. So now, you know, now we're stuck in this. Now we're stuck in the same situation, and I don't like it, you know. But there's really not much I can do about it, you know, can I? You know. Well, not much new going on at work. Just the same old crap. Yeah, you know what? Let's talk about my job for a little while, shall we? Because this is going to be an hour long or so special. I don't really know how long it's going to be, but yeah, let's fuel here. see. Let's go back to the way we came. Well, let's see. My job. Well, since September 30th. I think last time I talked about when I just went full time. So I've been full time for about 3 months now. It's been a little bit of a roller coaster, I would say. Now, I don't know if I explained this to y'all about what when I first went on full time, on what my responsibilities and how it worked was. So I'm going to describe to you the best I possibly can about how this whole full-time thing works at my job. So, okay, well, all right. So here's the thing. So at my job, when you get recruited as a bus operator, you go through 8 weeks of training. So, of course, you have to pass all the tests and do what's known as online training, which I will get to in just a minute. So it's just mainly just classroom and learning to drive the bus, each of the different type of buses, and then what you go is to online training, which you actually go with actual operators they will actually go out in the field and actually pick up actual passengers and do actual routes and assignments, which we call runs. So, So what we do from there is once we pass everything and everything's signed off, what we do is we go to part-time at first. This is the way it was done before, and I'll explain that in a minute. We go to part-time status and we're assigned to run. Now we do that run until either two things happen. One, the next sign-up, which is every few months. And then we pick a route according to seniority. Or we are promoted to full-time. Now, full-time is different than part-time. Besides the hours and stuff, full-time people can work 40 hours or as many hours as they want. They're not limited to it. So they can get as much overtime as they want. You get 2 specific days off. And you are put on what's called the extra board. Now, the extra board, there are 2 things. There are runs, and then there's extra board. Now, the extra board, what it is just when you first go full-time, when you're in the middle of the sign-up, you go to the extra board. And what it is every day you have to call in at a certain time. And a certain time just depends on what type of day, If you call for the next morning, it's after 6:30 p.m. If you don't work, you have to call after 7:30 a.m. the next day, that next morning. And what you do is they'll either tell you, all right, well, you tell them your name and your payroll number, which they gave you, during training. So they're either going to tell you several different things. One, that you're going to be a show-up. Now, what a show-up is they'll give you a show-up. It's like, well, 6 a.m. show up. All right, well, what show-up is you just show up at the garage, at whatever garage you're at, and you go to the starter's window, and you tell them you're here for the 6 a.m. show. She said, okay. So you go sit down, and you wait. And you wait. So, several things can happen here. One is they can give you a run, which will tell you, the runs will just tell you what route you're doing, and they'll give you a sheet that tells you what time you start, what time you end, or what time you get relieved. Now, relieved, all that means is there's a certain point in the schedule along the route that you will get, that another driver will relieve you, will take over the bus, and then they will continue on the route, and you either go to your second part or you go home. This depends on what your schedule is. Now, sometimes you have what are called splits. Now, splits, what those are, is that means you have two routes, one in the morning and one usually at night, or in the afternoon, or a little bit later. So, that's what happens when you don't pay attention, kids. So anyway, where was I? So splits, like I said, you have part in the morning and you have part in the afternoon. Straight run means is you just have one run, and it's usually 7-8 hours usually. It can be as much as 10 or 11 hours. It depends on the run. Now, extra board, you get something different every day. But here's another thing you can do on while you're on the extra board. Now, you can either do that, which is known as a straight board, which you call in every day except for your days off, or you can do it every day, for overtime, and you sign up for it. But starting Thursday morning through Friday afternoon at 2, before 2 p.m. What you can do is you can actually bid on vacation hold downs. Now, vacation hold downs, what these are, no, I won't go there. What they are is people are going on vacation like that for the next week. Because our weeks are Sunday through Saturday. So, vacation hold down is if someone going on vacation, so you can bid on the route. Now, if you get assigned that route, they'll post it after 6 p.m. on Friday. If your name is if your name is assigned to it, you get that route for how many ever weeks that they're out. So, if it's for 1 week, you get their routes for their 1 week, and there's a catch to it. You actually will get their days off as well. You're just following their schedule. So in spite of that, so you get the days off, but you don't get your other days off as well. It doesn't work that way. You just get their days off, and then you just do it through Saturday. And of course, the next week you can bid for another vacation hold down. But if you don't get one, you go back to the straight board where you have to call in, except for your days off, unless you want overtime. So that's how the extra board works. It's very complicated at first, but now it makes a lot of sense to me since I've done it for so long now. But every few months or so, they have what they call either a general sign-up or a garage sign-up. Now, garage sign-up is only between the operators that are in that specific garage, in your own garage. General sign-up is pretty much every single operator in the metro system. They can transfer garages. They do it all based off seniority. So that one takes a little bit longer. Let's see what else. Let's see if I'm missing anything. But all right. Well, every sign-up, general and garage, local sign-up, you are just to fill out this sheet, and you're supposed to find at least 10 runs that you're interested in, and you list them in order of popularity to you. And then at sign up, you go in a room, you talk to the chief starter, they look and see what you have, and they just go from the top of your list to the bottom. And the first one's not available, then you go to the next one. And you just keep going down until one of yours is available, and that's what you get for next sign up. And the sign up doesn't start until like maybe a month and a half later, because they want you just to go ahead and know what you're doing. So once the sign up starts, there won't be any questions asked. So that's a sign up. So you have an option of doing that if runs are available. You can go to any garage if you want to, because we have 5 garages in Houston. And that's if you can get in the garages. Some of them are kind of hard to get in, but I'm not really gonna get into that. So that's gonna get really too confusing for y'all. But son of a bitch, stupid thing keeps freezing. Stupid thing keeps freezing. I don't know what is wrong with it. It's damaging my cargo. It's damaging my cargo, so I'm not really liking that too much. So anyway, so the sign-ups, you can actually get a schedule, which if you get that schedule once the sign-up starts, that's what you do until the next sign-up. So you're not on the extra board anymore. So that's pretty much the gist of how the sign-up stuff works. So I already done my first full-time, sign-up as full-time, and since I'm pretty low in seniority, since I've barely been in with Metro for barely a year. It'll be here on the 7th. It's I'm not gonna get really the runs that I want. I picked something that actually worked for me. So I get Tuesdays and Wednesdays off, and the schedule I do really, consists mostly of parking rides, which I want to do. So So yeah, I mean that's pretty much what that is in a nutshell. So yeah, it took me a while to kind of learn that, but I really got to fix my truck. It's obviously. So. There we go. Well, you know what, y'all? I'm actually going to save this. I'm going to have to, let's see. Let's go ahead. Alright, so next time, whenever that is, I think I'm going to make another video, because this is not exactly an hour, because my computer is slowing down, so I'll probably make another short 10-20 minute video to go along with this one, to kind of continue on my little hour-long session here. So, well, that's it for now. I will be back in just a minute.